That's Ian over there, our new pilot. I've been helping him out with this, but he's done exceptionally well. He really has, in a short amount of time. Amazingly well. Especially the Spitfire is not easy to handle on the ground. And he's been taking off, taxiing, taking off. He's landing. Well, steady on the brakes there, Ian. I'll put my radio on and I should be able to speak to him. Radio check.
Yep, radio's good.
Super. I'll just get started. Actually, I was just looking at your vid on YouTube, and in reality, I've just primed my engine, and in reality, your version is actually more realistic in a way, because I pull my my pump and then let go, and it springs back, and that's the priming. But in reality, that's not what happens. You have to pull it back, and as you do, you have to push it. So pull it and then push it. So you pull it and you fill the primer, push it, and the primer pumps into the engine. So yours is actually more accurate in that sense. Once again, because I'm talking, you notice I didn't start my engine. I hadn't turned on my fuel, I hadn't opened the fuel cock, I hadn't put my magnetos on, because I'm too busy talking. Let's try again.
Well, I'm glad to see an experienced pilot still.
Oh, absolutely. I make tons of mistakes, mostly because I'm talking. If I was flying by myself, obviously I'm not thinking about something else. I'm just trying it and doing it right most of the time. But yeah, when I'm talking, when people come on my stream and I talk, and I do things like I've just done, forget all those things. I'll try again. Well, you'll be pleased to know that I was also just making donuts because I realised that one of the settings on voice meter that I use for my sound was set to maximum, and I have it set to sort of somewhere about 70%, 80%. So I moved off and adjusted that. Of course, now the game's got no focus, and I'm not thinking about that. So I've come back and I just can't control the aircraft. It's spinning donuts and having trouble until I realised that the game didn't have focus. RTB. What else did I forget when I was talking? I forgot to get armed. I spent so much time spawning in with full armament that I just don't. I struggle to remember that. I really do. So I'm going to land, get some bullets, change my skin, and start again.
request rearming.
Yeah, something I checked when I joined earlier is the rearm when you first spawn has to be in this zone. It can't be on the runway or anywhere else.
Ah, no, I wouldn't have predicted that. I would have thought that you could taxi to runway for that as well. You have to be, you know, you have to be beyond the threshold, don't you, to rearm. So if you taxied to the runway but didn't go past the threshold, then I would expect them not to rearm you.
Good point. Did I get past the threshold?
Well, it's easy to think, oh, that's it on there, and then you call for rearm and it doesn't happen. It's only when you question that then that you'd think, oh, hang on, where am I? So if you're beyond, if you're not as somewhere between the two thresholds on the runway, then they won't rearm you, I guess. Well, I'm now rearmed, I've got the correct skin, I'm Bill 1949 on the fuselage, so I'll take off and have another try. Yeah, when you go to rearm on the runway, I guess the safe part would be, I think there's two long lines beyond the threshold. There's two long white lines. I think they're referred to as the aim point, and beyond that you've got the black tyre marks. If you aim to be on the black tyre marks, then you know you should be well within rearm repair distance. Coming up on your 7.
I assume that's helicopters that might have been my 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that could be the 4, where one of them has got some kind of a shooter on board, but the others don't have anything. So they make a nice target to attack, actually. I don't think they're the ones, no, they're not the ones for the convoy, because they are, although, no, yesterday I got clobbered by something from a helicopter, so maybe that these ones have been, or this one has been rearmed, the one that's among this lot, the part that's got guns. Maybe it's got a more powerful gun and rockets now, or something.
Yeah, because there's 4 to my about 10, 11 o'clock, much lower down.
Yeah, those ones would be by the convoy, I think. But the ones that are directly ahead on our 12, they say we're on our 12, yeah. Those ones, I think, they're not to do the convoy, so they're probably safer to go for, in as much as we won't be fighting off the convoy at the same time. Something else is shooting at us, though.
Pop shots.
Yeah, something is. Don't fly straight. Vary the altitude, I'd say, rather than side to side, so that they can't get a decent shot on you. Oh, we are now lower than those choppers, so I'm going to just aim for them now. Go for it. I'm going to throttle up, go for it. I suppose we'll soon find out if one of them's carrying missiles.
That's interesting, because I can't see them on the map now.
No, neither can I. We probably need to mark them. I'll see if I can mark them. Yeah, they're marked now. You should see them on the map.
Yeah, copy that.
Well, I can't see you. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, you're perhaps off to my other side now. Okay, tally ho. Of course, you're approaching them very fast. They're like almost like a static target, so you don't get that much time necessarily to aim. I'm going to take the one on the extreme left. Well, that's overstating it. I'm going to go for the one on the extreme left. Blacked out briefly then when I ducked underneath that one. Okay, I'm going to... You might want to fly slower when you get to them. And they can, for the most part, they can take quite a bit of punishment. He's on fire. So of the two that's left, one of them might well be armed, be aware. I'm seeing a smoker. Is that yours? Ah. Okay, maybe a collision. I don't know if you've got your radio on yet, but I'm going for the last one. Ian will have had to respawn because I think he just collided with his target. My 20 millimeters are gone, so I'm only going to be shooting 7.7s now, which won't do all that much damage, but I might be lucky. I'm out of ammo now. He's going to survive, I would think. Okay, I'm RTB. How do people fly in third person? Most uncomfortable. Find the airfield. Okay, I'm RCB, I'll be approaching from the west. I'm out of ammo pretty much. Well, yeah, I'm out of ammo. I have to watch the convoy. They will shoot me. I'm going to use this pond as my guide. Go to the pond before I go towards the airfield, because otherwise I'll be getting very close to that convoy and they are dangerous for us. If I can see the convoy, I'll try to mark it. Just seen your picture, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, I thought I'd stay and watch.
Oh, so is that me then, or you in a third person?
Yeah, no, that's you.
Oh, very nice, thank you. I'm going to try and mark the convoy. I think I've found it. No, that was something else I just marked. Okay, I've just marked the convoy. Gear down. Flaps down. Okay, I am on the north edge of the runway, going to get rearmed.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Something I've forgotten to do. I meant to message to Lexor to say the A10 isn't being fully armed, even though I'm asking
Rearming
for
complete.
it. Just to see if you've got a comment on that. Do you want to have a look at marking, how to mark? Radio check. And he thinks he has forgot to put his radio on. I'm operating my rudder pedals here. The taxi. Look at it here, doing that.
I forgot because I respawned again.
Yeah. So I forgot to rearm all sorts of stuff on that previous. I'm on the north edge of the runway, so if you have a tendency to glide over to the north, be aware. A little bit more tendency with the right rudder as you're dancing on the rudder pedals, a bit more tendency with the right might help keep you straight. Only on the last knock-ins that lost it a little bit, but you were staying straighter along or closer to the centre of the runway during that takeoff. Okay, I'll jump back in line and join you. Did you want to, at some point, try marking, or at least know how to? Because the thing is, with the way you were doing it, would have been nigh on impossible as far as I'm concerned. But with the track AR, it does make it easier. I mean, even if you don't actually mark, you can practice by just keeping that, or getting the reticle, the red reticle, where you want it, ready to mark. So you wouldn't have to actually go to the process of marking, just practice using that red reticle. I think I'm going to play dangerous and go for the convoy. Oh, hang on. Our chieftains have killed them all. There isn't a convoy anymore.
How about the support of the base has taken them out?
Sorry, say again.
I certainly didn't do anything with the convoy, so I'm assuming that was just the AI.
Yeah, it's the chieftains down there at the west end of the runway. They do decimate them, but they will respawn further out and come back in. Perhaps next time we're on the ground, I'll show you how to set that up for the marking, and then you can choose whenever you want to have a go or practice or not.
Yeah, because I'm thinking right now, it'd be good if I could somehow mark that group of units to the east of the runway, I think it is.
To the east? Oh yeah, way behind us, yeah. Yeah, that's right. But you do need to map a key, or map your mouse rather. So you probably don't want to do this while you're flying.
Right, I'm gonna go in for a low and fast attack.
Copy that. I'll follow you in when I get there. I carried on flying west for a long time. So you've just attacked them, yeah?
I flew over them because I forgot to engage my guns.
Oh, okay. Well, I think flying close enough proximity also must mark them because they're marked. Okay, I'm coming in fast. Oops, you're venting something. Oh. I'm coming in. I've got damage. I've got one smoking as a marker. Do you want me to point out how to set up your mouse for marking? Because you do have to use your mouse, unfortunately.
Yep, let's go for that. That'd be good to...
Okay, well, hold on, I'll just stop. Go to controls. And in the search, type enable. I think it's enable.
The only problem is in controls you can't obviously communicate.
I forgot that. Okay, yeah. So in the search, go to enable, and I think you'll find there's only one option. Then swing across to mouse and set mouse button 3 as the button that works. See how I get on with that. So in other words, I say set mouse button 3. Basically, let it detect you pressing down the switch on your scroll wheel on your mouse.
What was I searching for again?
Right, I've sent you a picture. Sorry. I've just sent you a picture on WhatsApp, and you'll see that you have to find. You do a search for enable. There's only one option. Click your mouse button. Click your mouse scroll wheel down for it to be detected. That makes it mouse button 3.
Request repair. Copy. Request rearming. Copy.
My transmit button was stuck for a second there. I hope you weren't trying to talk to me.
Well, just to say that I've obviously mapped it.
Okay, so when you, I'm not sure if you have to click or double click on your mouse wheel, and you'll get a red reticle that's always in the very center of the screen.
Complete.
This could be a failing of the free monitors because it's actually in the center of not my center screen.
Oh, that's a blow. I don't know how you work that then. Yeah, that could be a problem because you have to get that red reticle over the items that you're seeing on the ground, and then you left click to mark those items. So somehow that your mouse has got to default to your center screen.
I'm just going to deselect the mouse as the clicker and then see if that will be or give me a chance to do it again.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have to do a bit of research because it's done it again. It's put it on the leftmost monitor. That's so odd because the rest of the game is fine. So why was it doing that?
Okay, well, sometimes Laxor knows things that you wouldn't expect him to know, so he might have a suggestion on that. I can drop him a message if you like. I just thought with your 3 screen setup, I take it because when we set them up, the screens are numbered, aren't they? 1, 2, and 3. So do you have the main screen as 1, or the center? Sorry, the center screen as 1, or the left screen as 1?
No, no, no. I think it is the left screen.
If the left screen is 1, yeah, that's going to take that to be the main screen, I guess. So it will default it. So I mean, it means some jiggling about, unfortunately, but to get the mouse on that center screen, if you want it there, or that reticle, then I think you would need to swap the numbers around on drop them around, drag the monitors around and renumber them.
Yeah, that
Which I don't know that well.
sorts of mayhem with the sim racing, because that's set up with the monitors as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I just actually was going to start speaking then to say that, and I realised you were talking. But yes, that's the thought. Everything has been set up for sim racing. So yeah, that's perhaps not a good thing for you to do here then.
No, I think I'll keep looking, because certainly for obviously the chat box, all of the information boxes, you can set them up so they appear on the center screen, so they ignore the side screens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whether that would still work with the mouse specifically, well, hopefully, yeah.
So it's whether there is a option somewhere within, it's within the like text files. I just call it a text file. So I think it's within the lures. I think that's what they're officially called.
Oh, yeah.
There might be something in there to say put the visual recon somewhere.
That would be good. Yeah, once again, that might be something that Lexor's aware of if you want to do it, and if you can't find a way. I'm not saying he would be able to, but he might have ideas on that. I'll take a swift comfort break before I carry on.
Yep. Copy that.
Actually, this is probably totally wrong, but just a thought. If your mouse was settled on the left-hand screen, I wonder if that would cause it to select that screen when you make your selection on the controls. No, I don't think so somehow, but just a thought.
No, I had a very similar thought to that. I tried it on my actually tried it on my rightmost screen, but no, it's still going in the centre of the left at the moment.
So it's defaulting to what it takes to be the main screen.
Yes, although even I've just realised that actually in Windows, that's not the primary screen. The centre screen is the primary screen, so it's still a DCS thing where it likes to treat the leftmost screen as effectively the primary display.
Okay, well that sounds like it's in with the chance then, because if that's what DCS thinks, you should be able to set it, I would have thought.
Yeah, I've had a quick search on the forums, and there's nobody seems to have sort of said, "Oh yeah, you just do this."
Yeah, the much preferred response. Oh yeah, you just do this. Yeah, I like that, but no, suddenly it doesn't happen that often. I'll drop a message to Laxor and see if he's got any idea. I mean, we both have multiple screens, but we only view DCS on the one screen. So I'll just see if he's got any thoughts on it. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, I don't think I'll take off again. I think I will have to call it a night.
Yeah. Yep, that's fine. I mean, we're approaching midnight, and all our clothes are going to turn to rags, so yeah, it'd be just as well. Okay, yeah. Well, that's something to think on then. Maybe how to get your mouse to appear on the center screen for marking.
Yeah, I mean, certainly, I know that the three monitors are definitely some, from the research I've done, it's still not truly supported by DCS. So, yeah, it's one of those. It's a nice to have, but it is whether it is actually going to cause more problems, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to be able to mark. That's just something that we do, and it's a distraction. If sometimes it's a distraction, and of course it is something you have to get the feel for anyway. Moving your head whilst you're flying, so you're getting that reticle where you want it to sit. But not important. It's just that if it had worked easily, it would have given you that option. That's all. So I have dropped a message across to Lexor. And if he comes back with any thoughts on it, I'll drop them to you on WhatsApp, or you can speak directly on WhatsApp, whichever.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. I will continue to research as well, but as I say, it's not like at the moment there's no sort of obvious solution.
No obvious solution, and it's not imperative that you have it. It's just nice to be able to do it if you desire. So it's not that important. Okay, well, catch you whenever the next time is.
Yep, cheers, Bill. I'll catch you again soon.
Okay, take care. TTFN. And I'm gonna close my stream now. Probably only a bot watching anyway. So anyway, I'm going to close my stream. Next scheduled flight would be 22:30 UK time this Friday. Not impossible that I'll be doing something in between times as well, but the next scheduled one would be Friday. Take care. Closing the stream. Not TTFN.